carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Jet sweep to start the drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. There he goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
To kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tavon Austin on the... Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
The Packer first down.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Slant to Adams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen steps away to his left. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
throwing now is Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
48-yard line.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Here's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First and goal.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up
on second and goal. Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They run with a rookie from Utah. This is Zach Moss. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup brings
on second down. It's Moss. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Allen on third down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And a fake here. Direct snap to the young man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. Allen. Flush to his right. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they'll employ the jumbo second and 1. Allen now looks to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be out right at the 35.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And his throw is incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Check cross. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 2-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The carry here for the big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mercedes Lewis as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Allen escaping the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
For Green Bay.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They will run with Singletary. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Allen to throw it. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 76 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Oh, this is blocked. Oh, the Packers have it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 40, 20, 10.
Take off your helmet and
all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 47.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down, Green Bay.
On first down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Ball carrier. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
58, let's go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll get this out past the 20-yard line, so the decision to bring it out nets him a yard or 2.
Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
43-yard line.
Here's Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 2nd and 12, Allen flushed out right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. Back now in Buffalo. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Well, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go with Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A.J. Klein came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st down, Green Bay.
Well, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brought down at the 20-yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up second.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Will set up.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
40-yard line.
And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers throwing here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Intercepted by the Packers.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The 32.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Complete.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And the Packer 1st down.
Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
For Green Bay.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team.
Stephon Diggs. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. This is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. There they try to sweep to Jones. A nice little juke. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Third down.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Josh Norman. Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
28.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very